What a week in women's wrestling this week, from Monday Night Raw to AEW Dynamite, even to now, Friday Night SmackDown. The women have been dominating in their storylines and their matches. It's just been so fucking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
It's go time.
AEW.
Now that's time for the good shit. God damn, I was waiting for y'all to get off your boring ass shit.
Hey,
now,
come on, man.
Let's talk about the woman segment of the fucking year. Let's talk about.
Wait, before we do it, let's let this cook. Let's let it cook. Let's talk about how now we have Mercedes Moné embracing her heel. Let's talk about. Let's give her the kudos, because let's be honest, when she's playing face, it's not as hot. It's not as fun. It's not.
She's not a good face.
She's not a good face.
Yeah.
But when she's heel, she can cook on the mic.
She had that. She had the crowd like, oh, bitch. She had the crowd. She had the crowd. But she's like,
she did.
I am the past, the present, and the future. So I guess that means that I'm the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. I love how like I saw the audience, right? Some people were tuned out, but when she said that, they're like, "Hey, bitch, we in Canada. You can't be saying that shit." No, hell no. I was dying. I was laughing.
That
I
was
gave her
perfect.
roses. It was fantastic.
Embrace your heel, Miss Moné. Embrace your heel. And
She's best when she's a heel.
Yes.
It's just, I get why she came in as a babyface, because we were happy that she was back, but I'm sorry. This is one character we love to fucking boo. She's great when she's a heel. She feels more comfortable.
I don't boo heels. I don't boo them.
Okay, I'm not saying
because we're older now.
They're the best aspect of the show. If you portray an amazing heel, you are the best part of the show. You are better than babyface. As if you are, to me, heels are the best part of the show. So that's what Mercedes is doing. And so now her and her rivalry with Britt Baker is soaring right now. It's looking nice. It's looking smexy. When Britt Baker came back, I said this is going to be fantastic. Some people we know were like, well, the match isn't going to be so good because Mercedes, she can't wrestle. Listen, she's just coming off of an injury. She wants to make sure that she's good. She can't be doing anything crazy like that. She's being safe. She's being careful. But we all know Britt Baker, Mercedes, it's not about the wrestling. It's about the rivalry. It's about the back and forth. It's about the verbal assassination. Who's going to get one over the other? It's about the entertainment.
That's true.
It's about the future. It's about, and yes, okay, we got to have the wrestling there too. It can't be shit. You know what I'm saying? We can look back and say this is probably the greatest. I'm not saying that it is, but if we give it the right booking, the right story, this could be possibly the best women's rivalry in AEW history, possibly
for the TBS Championship. Because remember
that.
Because that belt they're putting more prestige on this belt, which that's a good thing, and we're taking it a lot more serious.
To me, one thing we have to mention is Peppermint. The writing that Peppermint has been doing in this segment is phenomenal. She has been elevating this women's division tenfold. I mean, if you look from AEW Rampage, AEW Collision, AEW Dynamite, across AEW, the women have stories. There's so much going on inside of the pen with these women. It's so great. I cannot wait. Looking at, and it's crazy, because people on Twitter were talking about this the other week. If you look at the build of last year's All In compared to this year's All In, it is night and day.
Well, not just
right.
that. Additionally, I've noticed that the women have a lot more segments on the show. And it's like, that's what I needed. Just a good balance. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't have one women's match for the night and that's it. That's terrible. You can't have that. But we're having multiple across the board, which I'm fucking with.
Yeah.
I agree.
Which I am fucking with. And then we jump to that amazing main event slot between Willow Nightingale and Mariah May.
This is what I was talking about before I got interrupted by Spike saying let it cook. Fuck that shit. This right here is the greatest segment in AEW women's history. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying, what y'all will say. Let me tell you some RAT right now. This segment right here, from the dawn of AEW This is the best women's segment they've had in a long ass time.
Okay, a long time.
Hands down.
Long time, okay.
Okay.
You talk about everywhere you go. AEW doesn't have long-term booking. AEW doesn't have stories. AEW, fuck you, bitches. You got a whole ass storyline with these women. This shit was fire from the moment she came on screen. I don't know if y'all remember, from the moment she came on screen, she knocked on Toni Storm's door and said, "Can I meet you?" Toni had cucumbers on her eyes. Who the fuck are you, bitch? She said, "I'm your biggest fan." And from there,
that's the story.
The story was written.
Yeah, I give you that.
It was a fun, and oh my God.
That's why it's the best.
The turn. I legitimately thought.
No. Before the turn, we have to
talk about
acknowledge the match.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Because you like them. You like the wrestling.
That's what I said. You gotta let it cook, man.
Right, fine. Go ahead. Take over.
We're gonna give Willow Nightingale her flowers because she has been simply amazing in the ring and on the mic. She has shined tremendously. That's a fucking baby face.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this. I told the boys from day one when Willow Nightingale came into AEW, when I first saw her, I wasn't behind her. I was not at all. I wasn't a fan. I didn't like the way she looked. I didn't like. It has nothing to do with like size or anything like that. I'm just the overall presentation. I didn't like her entrance. I didn't like her gimmick. I didn't like it all. You know. But gradually, as time went on, and she put on more and more great matches. Especially when she started teaming up with Chris Statlander. And what really, really kicked it in gear for me was that match that she had with Chris Statlander in that I can't remember. I think it was a street fight. It was a street fight against what's her name? The Diamante and someone else. I can't remember her name. But it was a great match. It was a great match. Like, damn, this is really good. But in any case, flowers to Willow Nightingale and flowers to Mariah May. Great match. I was anticipating Chris Statlander to get involved some way, shape, or form, and she did. Was it the biggest impact? No. But ultimately, the right person won, which was Mariah May for story purposes.
Right.
After that 1, 2, 3, everyone was happy for Mariah May. Because, oh my gosh, she's going up with her mentor, her friend, her lover. I personally thought Toni Storm was going to turn on her because I thought we're just going to go down that route. But no, we did not. What happens? Toni Storm, she says, go, get your cup, get your championship. She runs to the stage. They skip.
They skip.
But
like,
Toni Storm
hands.
let her go first. And when she went first, she grabbed that championship. Now, Styles, you can go off.
She grabbed that fucking championship and she clocked the living fuck out of Toni Storm.
It's a Kodak moment.
When I tell you, I jumped out of my fucking couch and started screaming at my TV and legitimately sat there and said, holy fuck. Because from the very jump, I thought that fucking Toni was going to turn. I did not see Mariah May turning on fucking Toni. That was not in my cards. When I saw that shit happen, I was like, oh, damn, it's going to be one hit. She kept going.
I'm going to be honest. It was in my cards because as the match was going on, I'm putting myself, if I'm booking it, it's for Wembley. Because remember, everything's building up to Wembley where we don't have an ass card like we did last year. Well, I mean, it wasn't terrible last year, but still.
No,
it was like a bunch of random matches. That's how it felt like with Wembley last year. But this year, we're having story. Hold on, we're having stories build up. And if I'm booking it, it's either you can have Willow for the championship, and not only does she become a 2-time Owen Hart winner, but also during her winning streak, she wins the belt. No. You want to put butts in seats at Wembley, and who better than to put there than Mariah May? And turn her heel and have her win the belt at Wembley at home. That's how I would have booked it. But seeing her clock Toni in the head and wail on Luther too, going full on brutality, I applauded because I was like, that.
I call BS on you booking that shit, but regardless of that,
Bull
shit,
crap.
you're bullshit,
How am I
and I'm calling you now. You're bullshit because you told me, and I'm calling him right now, guys.
Okay.
We were on Discord about to play Apex, and you said I did not see that coming.
Damn.
When did I say that?
You said that in Discord.
Damn.
When did
In
I say
our
that?
Discord, I said, "What do you think of the main event?" And you said honestly, yeah, I'm gonna call it. It makes good television.
Bullshit.
You said to my Discord call, to my face virtually, you said, I did not see that coming. This shit is amazing. And I said, you goddamn right, this shit's amazing.
No, I don't recall saying that. I'm
Well,
dead
now
ass.
he doesn't recall. He's Joe Biden right now.
Oh,
Regardless,
You
I
wrong
will
for that,
agree.
you know.
I am. I will agree with you when saying
fuck
no.
off.
I will
You go
agree with
fuck
you though.
off.
Regardless, though, what he is saying is correct.
Thank you. At least you agree with that.
I do agree with it 100% because the brutality of that fucking segment was phenomenal. I did not like the fact that she incorporated a shoe and kept wailing on her.
Yeah, man.
She was
That was foul.
She was choking on her. I think she was spitting out blood. And
What a
saying Mariah.
segment!
Yeah.
Never, and you talked about this little. We got sex back in WWE. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Name me another time we saw a woman cough up blood on a WWE television program.
Now, hold on. Hold on. First of all,
What I'm saying is-
you act like the sexual aspect is a bad thing.
I'm not saying that, but what
all of it.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is
Why'd you bring that shit up,
because I'm
bitch
gonna
ass
compare right now.
There's no
Because
comparison.
I am, bitch.
There's no comparison.
I am, bitch.
There's no comparison.
I am
There's no
because when you
comparison.
comparing
comparison there.
Gentlemen.
fucking these two having a fucking soap opera drama sex scandal
I
shit on
fucking
Raw,
love it. It's great.
when some blood and guts type shit on
And
AEW,
it's
that
also
is
great.
night and
No,
day,
it's
homie.
not.
Night
They're
and
two different
fucking day,
categories.
homie. I don't give a fuck. That shit's ass.
That's
the
not ass.
segment.
No, let's get
the
no. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna call this bitch ass motherfucker out right
we're
here.
calling out everybody today, apparently.
Let me tell you why. Because
Fucking
when
ass.
Mariah May and Mina started making out in the ring, who was the first motherfucker to applaud that and put that shit in the chat? This man right
That
here.
was you. That was
This
you.
man
That
right
was
here.
you.
I might be controversial, but lesbians, heterosexual.
What?
I'm sorry. There's a totem pole here.
No.
And something's a complete
who's Joe
difference.
Biden now, man?
That has
Shit.
nothing to do. It's the sexuality aspect of it with the drama. That's what you were comparing it to. It wasn't about male or female. No, it was about the sexual drama. That's what it was.
One was better than the other one. I'm just saying, motherfuckers. One was better than the other one.
This man is full of shit.
What I am
You're
is I am
full
a
of shit.
diehard AEW fan.
No,
Ride
you
or
was-
die,
no,
motherfucker.
that's
Ride or die,
No,
That
motherfucker.
is two-faced. That is two-faced.
AEW
Oh
fan.
goddamn!
You a bitch,
Oh
dog.
my mama,
Oh,
I am.
God,
But
straight
let's
up,
go
dog.
back to the segment though, right?
Fucking
Let's talk
bitch.
about AEW. Let's talk about that segment because that shit was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it was.
And then the aftermath. She smeared her fucking face in Toni Storm. And she graveled upon that face. Looked at the camera.
No.
she kissed her, right?
There you go.
Yeah, she kissed her.
Yeah,
She gave her the
Yeah, I was
Judas
about to get
kiss.
to right there. She's like, she's about to kiss her.
She already kissed her when
Yeah,
she
she
smeared
did.
it.
She
Wait,
did the
before or
Judas-
after?
No, before.
Okay, there you go.
It was the
Before.
Judas kiss. Like, I was like, damn. Shit was awesome.
Shit was so fucking
Fucking
good.
awesome. That's
The visual of it, because like how the camera backed out and then they showed you on the Titantron.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Mariah versus Toni.
At Wembley.
That's picture. That's
Beautiful.
picture perfect.
Perfect.
That's cinema right there.
And the way Mariah
Yeah.
was holding on to Toni, like, this is like, look what I did to your champion. That would have been the coup de grace if she just tossed her down and just while they were panning out.
I'm gonna call this man out one more
Oh,
time.
I forgot to say real quick.
What do
I'm
you
gonna
mean, call me
let
one
you go.
more
I'm gonna let
time?
you go. When she blasted Toni, Toni was getting up. She was like, Mariah, like Mariah, like how could you? Like, what are you doing? Like, beautiful stuff. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna call you out one more time.
Why?
What did you say this reminded you of?
Oh, I did say that. Okay, I will. That is true. I did say that.
What did you say it reminded you of?
It reminded me of Star Wars.
You goddamn right. You hear that shit, Disney?
Like,
you
good.
hear that
No,
shit?
no. Good Star
Good Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Good
You
Star
hear that
Wars.
shit, Disney? Damn. Fuck. That's that shit I was waiting for. That's the shit I love. And then the aftermath, the real aftermath. They're walking down, and she's looking at the camera. She's looking so fucking manic. She doesn't even. She looks at the camera. She looks straight at it, and she doesn't even acknowledge. No word is spoken. Walks off, and then we see Toni Storm. Immediately, we see Toni Storm coming off down from the stairs, and she is looking
busted, destroyed.
She looked like she looked like she belonged in Mortal Kombat. Like a character that got fucked up. Yeah.
To me, honestly, and I'm telling you this right now, this feud is one of the biggest feuds in this AEW women's division. It is amazing. It is amazing because right now we are. This is why I said I started off this conversation by saying it's been so long that we have been salivating at the mouth when it comes to women's wrestling. There is so much women's storyline happening, and I have to admit, bringing in Mercedes Moné in AEW, bringing in Peppermint, bringing in all these different elements in AEW and across the board with WWE, with Rhea Ripley, and now with the whole situation with Bayley and Nia Jax, even though that's a lame ass match, but I digress. Regardless, we are cooking with the women's division, and I just cannot wait for fucking Wembley. That's our opinion. Let us know what you think. We'll see you in the comments below. This is Breaking Kayfabe.
Are you